We are friends, digging each other, taking time to talk it over.
I'm excited.
Nice.
We ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
We going?
We're going.
I honestly thought you actually had a plan.
I had no plan. I was just thinking of Miami music.
Before he said, I'm going to do a song. I got a song. And I'm like, all right. And that's Miami music to
Miami
you?
music.
That's not Miami music.
Zubada
Here's
cock.
Miami music. Ready?
That's a song I would listen to be honest.
Shut up, Will.
Miami. Like that kind of shit.
God damn it, you're the coolest. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the bullshit.
It is. What's today?
This is Sunday. This is, for the people that have been following the Lion's Den, this is something we're going to be doing. We call it Sunday Brunch for Mondays. So this will come out on Monday, but this is current. Today is the Super Bowl. That's why I was... Right?
That's Super Bowl music?
That's Miami music.
Oh, yeah, because they're in Miami. Right. That's
That's
not Miami music.
You're crazy. I'm wearing pink, and I think
I love the
know who I
dance
am.
move, too.
Zubadadee.
Oh, God.
Ugh, I made
Gross.
myself gross.
I'm not
either way.
doing headphones.
You're not going to do it?
I'm not doing them yet.
It's kind of dope.
I might do them.
Either way, we're here. Say hi, Will.
Hey, guys.
Hey, this is our
everyone.
producer, Will. Not our friend.
Here's here's the thing we're going to do. This is the first time we're doing kind of the solo thing. We're going to do the Sunday brunch for Mondays.
This is the part where Brent explains everything.
I have to for the people, because you guys are fucking dumb.
Whoa,
Yeah,
I don't
take
agree
that.
with him.
No, bullshit, because I'm getting a lot of shit from you people. I don't have a hair transplant. More people keep saying this
Brent,
shit.
we did this already.
No, I got
the
more
hair
of it. I
transplant
got
thing.
more of it.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting more of this
Oh,
shit.
that's right.
Fuck you, you piece of shit. When I get one, you'll know, because I'll look fucking ridiculous.
Or awesome, depending on how much money you spend on there.
I don't give a shit. I'll still look ridiculous. I'm going to have celebration hair, you fucking losers.
Jet black. Diet jet black.
It's not bad. Point is, Sunday brunch for Mondays. What we're doing here is we're gonna, this
Point
gives
is-
us the ability. I have to explain it.
I know.
Because the goal is we open this shit up for people. Everybody has a Sunday morning. Whether you regret what happened on the weekend or during the week, we all have a Sunday morning.
Sunday
So-
brunch. We should do a song for Sunday brunch. Sunday brunch. Give me the beat.
Wait, one of those?
The Sunday brunch for Monday. Oh, I didn't say it. I said it wrong.
Wait a minute.
Sunday brunch for Monday. Sunday brunch for Monday. Your turn. Go.
No, because that was too good.
Thank
and
you.
so what I'm gonna do is I'm
a
gonna
songwriter.
give you a beat, and then you make up Sunday brunch
Okay,
for
go.
Monday song, and we'll see.
It better be a
fans. Send your bullshit.
It's got to be
It's
a good
bullshit.
beat, though.
Yeah.
I can't have a bullshit
Yeah.
beat. It's got to be.
You're right. Sunday brunch for Mondays.
Rhythm.
What do we
ritmo.
think about on Sundays? Sundays are hangovers. They're
Football.
reflective. Football. There's you get together with friends to communicate about what happened. People have those.
You get together
moments.
with friends to ask what happened because you
What
might not
happened?
remember.
Yep.
In Will's case.
Yeah, well, I called it camp eyes.
Yeah, camp eyes.
Camp eyes.
So
you
what are
you know
camp
when a
eyes?
baby first wakes up, their
Yeah.
eyes are little slits and puffy?
Yeah.
That's Will today.
Yeah,
Because he had a half a drink.
It's like when
Look.
white people from the suburbs go camping and then they wake up out of a tent. Everybody
Sunday
has
brunch
those.
for Monday. Brent is a singer. Will looks like a child. It's Sunday brunch for Monday.
Dun,
Sunday brunch for Monday. Will is a child with sleepy fucking eyes. Will is really ugly. Will,
I don't like this song.
I don't know why it's going that way.
I found it.
There. Look how you know he is. Sunday brunch for Monday. Making fun of Will Day. Brent has a hat on again because he's insecure about his hair. Jason
Sunday
looks
brunch
real
for
good.
Monday. Jason looks so good.
I'm the best looking guy in here, older by 20 years.
All right, here's what I was opening up with that I wanted to talk to you about. I just got off the phone with my best friend, longest friend in my life, Elliot,
I love
and
Elliot.
lives in Boston. And Tom Brady had just, it's a Super Bowl Sunday. Being born and raised in New England, I'm a big Pats fan. Usually, I'm home alone with my cousin watching the game or went to the game.
You're a Pats fan?
All right.
I couldn't tell by looking at your Instagram.
Smooth Bully. Man, I wish I could fucking hurt you. I can't. But Tom Brady posted this post, and I actually think I'm going to dish some things here. This is why I like this, because I don't think people are supposed to know.
Sunday dish.
Tom Brady posted this thing of him leaving or entering a tunnel. That was the big thing. Why is he leaving the Patriots? Is he walking towards the Patriots? So everybody went up in arms about it. Found out what it was. This is what I thought it was. Found out about 10 minutes ago from my boys in Boston. He's got a Super Bowl ad today. He's promoting his shit. It has nothing to do with that. And the Patriots today also offered him $30 million.
Wait, that whole thing was to promote a commercial?
Well,
What a great
Under Armour.
story.
Yep. I'm just saying for people in New England, they want to know if he's going to leave us. Because if he leaves us, what the fuck am I going to do?
You're going to move on. What do you mean?
Brady's not leaving us.
No. Us.
He's not leaving us. It's New England.
He's not leaving us. We're in
Sunday
L.A.
brunch for Monday.
Brent is a fanatic. He has a crush on Brady. And Will is still up there.
What's wrong with that, though?
What's wrong with what?
My mom gave me shit for this. I'm not gay. I'm close, but I'm not gay. Also, that's the other thing I want to address. I appreciate it from the gay men out there. I'm not gay. I get a lot of these messages from people after we release a podcast, them thinking that I'm like closeted gay. I'm not gay. I do kiss a lot of guys.
You really do.
I mean, whatever. I'm not gay. My little brother is.
Can't blame him for thinking it.
I'm wearing, I know who I am. I'm just comfortable with my sexuality.
Do you, though? Do you know who you are?
I actually think I know who I am.
What if all of a sudden this is an intervention and he
No.
outs himself?
Here's
This
the
isn't
thing.
even recording.
I know who I am so much that I'm fine with kissing a guy. I have no problem.
You've kissed me a few times.
Yeah, for fun. It's funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
You got a problem with
2
that?
years ago, New Year's, Brent was my New Year's kiss.
I feel like I remember seeing that video. You guys just kissing each other
We were in Charlotte.
wherever.
When you grow up with a gay brother you're born that way, and you're battling with that shit, and having that experience with him and watching the shit he had to go through just for being himself, one of the things I would do to kind of lessen the blow of him being gay was to kiss my guy friends that were bullies and shit and do things like that to kind of make him comfortable in public. That's why I had no problem doing that stuff, because I'm not gay. I love women so much I'm terrified of them, and I can't even be around them, and I hate them. But no, I love them to death.
Tell us how you really feel.
No, I'm so scared of women, it's crazy. But I love them. But yeah, that people always ask me, like, my little brother, he goes, you need to relax with the kissing guys on TV thing.
That's so funny. That's very
He
good
goes,
math,
you've
by the way.
kissed more redheads than I've ever met. And yes, I have kissed Ed Sheeran and Andrew Santino.
Ew.
Andrew was aggressive, way too much teeth. Ed smelled
Ew.
vanilla and kissed like his songs. But he did. But that was, people asked me about that stuff, and I really had to reflect on some shit this week, and I was thinking about that, and I was like, that was one of the things I did. I remember there was one bully that used to always call my brother a faggot, and then when my brother came out to me and said that he was gay, that word really resonated with me. And so one thing I did, instead of fighting the guy, I grabbed him on the bus and kissed him. Just because he kept going, faggot, and I just grabbed him and kissed him. But I had that moment where it was like, I go, you just kissed me on a bus, just like get it away from my brother. And those little gestures, I don't know. So I always like, who cares,
Sunday brunch for Monday.
Sunday brunch for Monday.
Why do you have scratches on your hand?
I don't know. I think I was playing with a fucking stray cat.
Did one of
No.
the squirrels get you?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I got to tell you, man.
Brent has a scary ass squirrel
I have a few.
in the backyard that has no tail.
And there's bees back there too.
Yeah.
All right, relax. Well,
You
This
afraid
guy.
of bees?
I mean,
there's
if there's that many of
bees
them.
back here, too. I don't know why we're so mean at it, but it's so easy, isn't it?
I know, you set us up.
No matter what I
Set us
say,
up.
I know it'll get shit on. It's fine.
No, I have a squirrel issue with this guy. He's literally the biggest squirrel I've ever seen, and they've been dominating the backyard. This squirrel Butch. You've seen it on my Insta story. I posted it. I'll post it again when I still have the video. I'll post it because nobody believes me. This tailless squirrel is dominating me, and he's taking over the yard. I wake up every morning and see him look at me through the window. He looks at me, like he's just looking at me, going, "Go ahead. What are you doing today? You
That's
going
like
out?"
he's taunting you?
Yeah, he's kind of owning me. And
That's weird.
I have
Getting
these
owned by a tailless squirrel.
Yeah, and I have all these goddamn fruit trees in my yard that they keep grabbing the fruit. And I mean, this is gonna sound rich, but I'm not. But my pool got emptied, and they're replastering it or something. Did you notice there's like 5 grapefruits in the bottom?
Oh, you didn't put those there? You didn't throw those
God,
there?
no. The squirrels were.
Can't even tell you how many times I've been on the phone with Brent, and he's in the conversation comes to a screeching halt because he goes, hold on. The squirrel's back.
Dude,
Fuck, he's looking at me. He's looking at me.
He's got brothers.
He's got
Brothers.
No, he's got brothers.
Do they all how do you know that they all have the same last
Look,
name?
I got a grapefruit tree that's nowhere near the deep end of the pool. They grab the grapefruits with their little fucked up teeth, and they're throwing them in the pit of the
fucking
pool.
with you. They're fucking. Let's fuck with Brent.
Yeah.
Throw the grapefruits at the pool. Let's
I
fuck
don't
with
give
him.
a shit.
As a family.
I don't give a fuck. You guys are wrong. These squirrels are running me,
They are
dominating my
I
home.
never see him. I never see him when I'm here.
I haven't seen one squirrel.
Oh, go fuck yourself. You've
You're
seen a
making
squirrel.
it up.
It's like a fever dream. Getting dominated by a squirrel family?
What is fever dream?
Yeah, what the hell is
When you
that?
have a- when
What
you
are you, a
have a-
nom?
When you have a fever.
Oh, you made
When
it
you
sound
have
like
a
it was like
fever when you're sick.
It's like fever dream. You made it sound like a TV show.
That's a movie I'm
Christ,
pitching.
you know what? That's his whole shit. A fever dream?
Will's pitching a movie called Fever Dream. You know, it's like a dream when you have a fever. Yeah.
That's also his generation, though.
Dude, you're
Like
such
the
a
fucking
little boy.
Yeah,
It's so
fever
cute.
dream.
I thought you guys would know that for sure.
Yeah, they're called hot fever when you have fucking scurvy and you're in Vietnam. It's not when you have the fucking cold and you're at home in Seattle. You know, that's not a fever dream. You just had a dream.
It's like a fever dream. I swear I thought you were talking about some movie I've never heard of.
No, that does sound like a dope movie, though.
Yeah, fever dream, dude.
Angels in the Outfield, Fever Dream.
That's actually a good rap
Angels,
name.
Angels in the Outfield. That's the
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
yeah,
Danny Glover, I think.
where they were going like
Tony Danza with the
flapping their
wings.
arms.
Yeah. I love that movie.
It was Tony Danza. Was Glover in that?
I'm pretty sure. Let me. Well, you know what? We can figure it out.
that's
Don't you have a
what I was
computer?
Yeah.
Don't you have a miracle machine sitting in front of you?
Anyway, so
at
I
my
was, always,
arm.
I was always too
Look at
nervous
these
to
scratches.
Google before. But
Scratched up hand, scratched up everything.
why?
yeah, Danny
Oh
Glover.
man, let me tell you this story.
All right, if anyone cares, Danny Glover wasn't just in the outfield.
Yeah, he was a
No,
manager.
I'm sure else no one gives a fuck.
He was in what?
Hey, no one that cares. He was Danny Glover's in Angels in the Outfield.
you
Was
know
or
that-
wasn't?
He was.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah. Who gives a fuck? I don't know why I did all that.
Why were you scratched? Smooth
This
Bowley,
is-
by the way.
Okay, so you know my hands shake. I have a shaky issue.
We all have that.
Yeah, mine's I went to the doctor for it because I thought I was like, do I have Parkinson's or something? And it's basically called a benign tremor.
A doctor told me the exact same thing that I have.
Yeah, you have a benign tremor.
Yep.
So I have a hard time holding small things in my hand, and I needed to change the. So,
It's so
don't
easy.
worry,
I
I'm
was
never
gonna say
gonna,
it's so easy.
so I'll never grab Brent's dick.
Smooth Bowley.
So I'm changing. Headlight in the Optima goes out. You guys know I drove a dope ass Kia Optima. Headlight goes out. Last time that happened, I paid somebody to put it in for me, and it costs $40 just for him to put it in, plus the cost of the headlight. And I'm like, I could do that. Boy, was I wrong. So I
Was I wrong?
I go to buy the headlight. And okay, the reason I had to pay the guy the last time is because the first time I tried changing it, and because of my shaky dumb hand, when I'm putting the new headlight into the housing, I dropped it, and it went so far down into the thing that I couldn't get it out. So I had to go to
shit.
this guy. We had to take the whole thing apart. Blah. So this time I'm like, I know what I did wrong. I just won't drop it this time. So I'm unscrewing everything. I get the first of all, I get the socket out that I need that's the size of the screw to unscrew it. That falls out of my hand into the engine. Okay?
So mad.
So mad. But I'm like, you know what? Let's just get the headlight in and we'll deal with that afterwards. So I take the cap off the housing where the headlight goes. I set that on top of the engine block. I turn around. I hear click, 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 click. That fucking thing slid down
More mad.
into the engine.
You're probably fuming.
Oh, the best part is I go out loud, fuck! My neighbor comes out and goes, yeah, I heard that. I figured Jason's working on his car again.
Is that Kyle?
His dad,
Oh, nice.
Dave. What's up, Kyle? What's up, Dave? Great neighbors. They're moving. They're leaving me. But
all right.
But anyways.
What if you were like, those are the squirrels that live next door?
So that falls in.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, okay, deal with that afterwards. Let's get the headlight out, in and out. So then I have to remove the reservoir tank for the coolant
To get it?
to get into this headlight thing. That's an easy gig.
Oh.
Get the screws off. I have the screw in my hand. What do you think happened?
Dropped
Dropped it into the fucking engine. So now I have 3 things floating around down there that I can't reach. These scratches are from me reaching down and into it. And this is actually a burn from the motor, which because
But you were so mad you didn't
so
give a
mad.
fuck.
Well, I don't have much feeling in my hands anyways. So I'm like in there grabbing hot shit that I don't even know I'm grabbing.
Yeah.
Fuck out loud, and he's laughing. Dave comes out, he helps me out. We had to. All I'm doing is putting in a headlight. But now I have the car up on a jack. The car's jacked up. I'm underneath it, bleeding. I got the cap that I dropped. I found it, got it. I got the socket out. I got it. I was so happy to get those 2 things. I was like, fuck that third screw. It's living in the engine.
Yeah, you deserve to live
You
there.
live in the engine now. But yeah, that's what the scratches are from. But it was that was like my dad. I feel like that was the moment where I'm like, you know what? I've become my father.
Yeah.
I have, because my hands shake. I remember as a kid going, why did my dad's hands shake so much?
Yeah.
Now I'm just like, I can't hold anything. I'm dropping shit.
Yeah, because you say you have a problem writing too.
Yeah, I can't write anymore. I can't physically write like I used to when I was.
Do you know why that started though? Like, do you think it's just genetic?
It might be genetic.
Is it fighting or something like?
God, I hope not. Like getting kicked in the head too many times?
No, I mean, coming soon, Kerry Rhodes episode, we talked about CTE for a minute, but I'm not saying that, but if your dad's hands were shaking, you guys had a business together. So I'm
Well, no,
wondering
his
if that-
shook forever. Like he just always
really?
had shaky hands. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Called him Shaky Dad. I'm just kidding. I didn't know that. But yeah, it happens. Like if I'm just like this, they don't shake. I mean, they're fucking totally shaky. But whenever I like zero in on something small to try to like concentrate on, it like really starts to shake. So that's why holding a pencil or a pen. That's why like when I tell people I have not written a joke down in 14 years.
Yeah.
Because I can write it, but I won't be able to read it, which is crazy because it started happening when I was younger. Because before that, I would get like penmanship awards in school and stuff for having like such
bragger.
Yeah, dude, I was the best. I could do calligraphy, Chinese characters, all that stuff. I know.
And it's not DTs and shit because you don't drink like that. So
It's just a weird. It's called a benign tremor.
But do you take if you haven't written age? Do you ever write notes on your phone with jokes, anything like that?
No, here's what I do, Will. And your generation might want to take note. I remember shit.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I go, and I remember.
I don't get the people who write
People always ask me,
their
how do you...
shit. I can't. I don't like doing that.
I honestly, this is gonna piss a bunch of people off. I get annoyed with the people that show up to comedy shows with their pen and like their pad.
with the pad on stage.
Remember
Yeah.
shit.
I know people do that every once in a while. Like if you go to like an open mic, people will bring their shit for a
Well,
3-minute
it's a
open
crutch,
mic, and it's like
to
you can't
me.
remember
To
3
me,
minutes?
it's a crutch because
Also,
it
you know-
allows you the ability to go. This is new,
But
and I
also,
don't-
in my opinion, it's also they think they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. This is what we do as comedians. We walk around with pen. It's the same thing where I
Yeah.
get people in the back. Only comedians do this. Please don't do this during my set. Only comedians in the back of the room do that fake laugh to their friends.
yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
Please don't.
do
You don't
that.
need to do
Yeah.
that with me.
Honestly,
It's
I
like a
don't-
bunch of comedians rules. Like
I
this,
don't write
have to
shit
do
down. Like we talked about this,
I
mean,
this. I remember it.
Yeah.
And here's why I remember it, because the shit I talk about really happened.
Yeah.
When I see somebody writing, I don't like when people, what would be funny? I just remember shit and talk about it.
yeah, you become you. I mean, any young comics out there,
I wish I could write.
we're not. I always have that same thought when I worked at Conan as a PA. I was always.
What are you doing?
I don't want to say envious. He has to check the cameras, otherwise we're gonna beat the living shit out of him if it's off. So he knows that.
Mistakes.
But yeah, like all I do is I put in my notes bullet points.
Yeah, I do the same
And
thing.
I just do don't try to relate. I try to
Go back to checking cameras.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I do the same thing. You know, this is like David Blaine talking
me
to a
too, me too,
fucking
me too. That's
open
my
mic magician.
Right.
Great bit, Brent. Or you could just be you talking to Will. Burned him.
Yourself. You burned yourself.
Yeah. I do the same thing. We had that in common. It's just they always say a lie is impossible to keep up and the truth is easy to tell. That's also, I don't know who said that, but I messed up that quote.
Fortune cookie, obviously.
Honestly,
or
dude,
Yoda.
I've been messing up quotes left and right all week. My dad gave me a quote that about a
Oh,
horse.
that's so funny.
That
You got to
was-
talk about
yeah,
it.
I do have to talk about that. So I was dealing with some family shit, but my dad is my hero, the greatest man. I'm gonna talk about him at the end of this, but he gives me these life quotes, and he gave me this quote, and it was such an example of my ability to retain information. My parents are both teachers for 50 years, and I was a C student with a desk in the hallway, and this was an example of why. Because he tells me this quote. It was in a moment where I needed a quote. And I was with one of my best friends, Matt Gagne. Shout out to Black Cat Motorworks. He's killing it. And I tried to talk to him, but I said, you know what my dad told me? You have a horse. And you give a horse some water, and you put food on the horse. Then you can, That's literally what I said.
I can hear Gagne going,
And Gagne,
what are you talking about?
No,
man?
it's hilarious because Matt and I are both East Coast guys. It sounds like we're arguing. We're never arguing.
Always, yeah.
He was quiet for a good 5 seconds, looked at me because I said something so stupid it confused him so much. And he loves my dad, so he's like, "Oh, it's your dad quote. If it's not a me quote, it's your dad quote." He just looked at me, and I'm looking at him. I shut down. He shut down, and then he finally goes, "The fuck does that mean?" I go, "Yeah, I'm way off. I'm gonna call him." So I called my dad. I called him, and what my dad did say is he goes, "You could put a bucket of beer next to a horse and he could drink it. All you could do is put a bucket of water next to him and tell him this is better for him." That's what he was telling me. It was about sobriety. And what I said was, you put a bucket of water.
Me and
you
Will
have
both
a horse.
just went,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then my mom said the funniest shit. I told my mom the horse thing. He goes, "Your dad's losing it. To be honest, it's horse shit." Like that's what
that's the
she
horse
said.
quote.
She goes, "He's losing his fucking mind. I have to get home. He's eating pizzas." But
He's eating pizzas.
yeah, he's been ordering pizzas alone. But she's back there now.
The thing is, a lot of people would think ordering pizzas alone so sad.
Oh, it's the best.
Oh, my
Me,
God.
I'm like,
You're
that
married.
sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a married man
Yeah.
too.
Yep.
You have to.
Alone time, please.
Yep. That's the big thing. My mom was understanding of that, but she came to me before she left. She goes, "I have to get home." I go, "Why?" "Your father ordered another Sal's Pizza, this time all hamburger. If I don't go home, he's going to have a stroke." So my
heard
dad's
nothing
sitting
but
there
good things about
with a
Sal's.
pizza on his lap, just probably watching sports, enjoying single time.
Sal's, that place you told me about, that's like super good. Like
There's
really.
anything in New England's better than a lot of shit here. But
Wait a minute. Have you had Little Caesars, bro?
Go on. No, I used to have.
Have
that
you
all the
had
time.
Domino's? Domino's isn't pizza anymore. It's just Domino's now because they're like a restaurant now.
I got to be honest. Corporate pizza. Sometimes I want a corporate pizza.
Oh yeah.
I've had this argument with people all the time.
Feel good food.
Totally.
Yeah, it's because it's the same thing you talk about with Starbucks. Like you we're in foreign countries.
Yep.
It's nice to find something you know what it is.
Feels like home unless
Yeah.
you're in India and it's nothing like the Starbucks here.
Really? Did you go to one?
Yep.
What was
I
that
walked
like?
in and immediately went, "This smells different."
Did it look the same?
We're gonna give it a shot. Can I get a skinny vanilla latte? We don't have that. We don't even know what that is.
What did they have? What did
They
you get?
had coffees, and I said, "Okay, what I want is
Coffees.
a vanilla latte, but sugar-free." "Oh, we could do that. We could do that." I'm like, "Yes." And I said, "Give me a venti." Their venti is small as shit, and it. What's a nice way to say this? It tasted like shit. And that's crazy because most people think Starbucks tastes like shit.
But that literally.
That was like, yeah.
Wow.
I couldn't do Starbucks in India. When we got to Bahrain, I was like, yes,
Wow.
because it's very,
You'd think they would have coffee kind of. I mean, why wouldn't they be good at coffee?
it's not that they're not good at it. See, that's the thing. I'm not shitting on how I'm saying it's not what I like. I'm okay.
But if it
when it
tastes like
comes to
shit-
coffees places, I'm a basic bitch. Like, get me a Starbucks. Get me a. Here's my order. You ready?
Oh, I know it.
Hi, can I get a breve venti skinny vanilla latte, please?
Mm-hmm.
Iced.
It's comfort. Mm-hmm. It's like when Delia's the same way with fucking coffee bean.
Right. Well, Will remembers what I used to get.
You used to get a fucking milkshake every
Remember?
morning.
And then we looked
yeah.
it up, and it was like, oh, you're drinking
1,000 grams of sugar?
He's like, you're drinking diabetes.
Yeah, dude. You're
drinking diabetes.
I feel like an iced coffee. You get this fucking
Oh, it
just
was
barrel of
so good,
ice
dude.
cream.
But then I found a friend of mine. I
Why
found
am I getting so much?
yeah, I found an alternative to that.
Yeah.
Comedian Julia Jasunas told me, get this thing. It tastes the same,
Yeah.
and you're not going to be a fat piece of shit. No offense.
No offense.
No. Man, I'm not woke, dude. I'm trying to be woke.
You're
We don't know
I'm
what the hell
so
to do.
sleep. I'm sleep.
Did we
yo.
just make that up? Sleep?
I'm sleep in these streets.
I'm
I hate
sleep.
the word woke.
First of all, I don't even. Yeah, I know what they're. It's awake, open-minded,
Understand
awake
it.
in your mind.
It's just.
But
we gotta
I'm very.
really-
I am. If that's what that means, I am woke. But I'm also a comedian that makes fun of things.
That's our job.
Yeah.
We got to take the risk, and we're gonna.
And I didn't
do
say
things.
anyone was a fat piece of shit other than me.
Well, when you feel like a fat
Press-
piece of
having a
shit,
press
that's what it
conference.
is. Honestly, that's the thing I had.
Guys, I only called myself.
I only
a
called
piece-
myself a fat piece of shit.
Senator, why did you have to say that?
Well, I was talking about myself. You have to do the thumb.
Yeah,
I
you
wasn't
have to.
talking about any of you fat pieces of shit.
Yeah.
I was only talking about this fat piece of shit.
You're a fat piece of shit. You're a fat
Whoa,
piece
cut
of
the cameras,
shit.
cut the cameras,
No,
cut the
this,
cameras.
get off.
You know that this is gonna upset people.
I don't give a
But
shit.
in my age, I'm the dad that's like, get the fuck over it. I know,
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna try to be mean to somebody. You know what I mean?
Only me.
But only you. But if I say something that's I'm making fun of,
Yeah.
I'm not being cruel and close. It's like, get over it.
The thing
the
is,
fuck
when you're smooth bully too, but we know where it comes from, and the thing is, we don't really know. What I do want to talk about with us doing this solo one. Now we've had how many episodes out?
4. This is the 5th.
How are you
Wait,
feeling?
really? I thought we had
It's the
5
fifth.
out.
Well, this will be fit tomorrow.
But I thought we already had 5 out. And then
How
it's
are
this-
you feeling with doing this shit?
I love it.
You like it?
I like it. I didn't think
Yeah.
I would.
We're getting better at it.
We're getting better at it.
I think we're getting better at
We're
it.
getting our sea legs.
Yeah. It's a different beast for
Yeah,
sure.
Totally.
It is. I'm learning, as I did with stand-up, to be comfortable with it being chill.
Yeah.
Like there was in
Silence.
the beginning, I was like, we got to keep it moving. We got to keep talking.
Yeah.
But now
definitely
I'm like,
was that.
it's just like stand-up. Like I actually love it when the room is quiet for a second.
Yeah.
Because everybody's listening.
Yeah.
And then I have to remember, it's a podcast. This isn't a huge production thing, TV show, whatever the fuck. It's a
Yeah.
podcast. We're sitting here talking, and sometimes in conversations we go, "Yeah, I have nothing to say there."
Yeah, it's tough.
But
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. I like it. I'm enjoying I like this a lot. Just you and me,
Yeah.
you know, and pretending that Will's not here. It's just the two,
yeah,
just
right,
the
us.
two of us. Even though Will is in the corner, just the two of us. Who gives a fuck about Will? Yeah, dude.
I don't like that dude in the corner.
Dude.
So talented, but so sad. Like, great song, but crying.
You're like, look, you're clapping and crying.
Can you sing?
No. He swears he can, but he can't.
Well, all right.
Go ahead.
No,
ahead.
for sure.
Really
no.
try.
No, that's
Come on.
No, that's the,
The
most
audience wants to hear it, Will.
nerve-wracking
Serious
thing
singing.
ever.
Do
No,
it.
Will,
that's
you're
it.
single now.
Okay,
You're
we're
wearing
gonna all
flower
three do
shirts.
it.
You got to sing.
Here's the
I
thing.
know, but
we're
I-
all three gonna do it. I'll start, then him, not
This
him.
is a game we used to play with Delia, right?
serious singing,
singing.
not
Oh.
joke singing.
I believe I can
It's
fly.
so the most
Not
embarrassing.
any song you want.
The most embarrassing thing.
Well, that's
Okay.
a good one to do.
Wait, why
that,
don't we-
that was Chris used to point that out when we would do that shit. Remember?
Ready?
Do I believe I can fly?
No, I can't
You-
do that
we
song.
should do
'cause
this
all
I-
the
same
'cause
song.
Dude, I'm woke now, bro.
Oh, you're
It's
right.
R. Kelly.
You're right.
He peed on people.
That was R. Kelly.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Damn, I didn't think-
That was Michael McDonald.
All right, now. Oh,
Oh yeah, you do it.
So Michael
okay.
McDonald
Serious
cover.
singing,
What are
and
we
you
singing?
better. Wait, I'm not gonna start unless I know you're gonna do it.
I'll do it.
Yes.
I just want to do. It'd be nice to like. I need a song. Like I don't know. I can't just think of a
Oh,
song to sing.
Oh, you
Just
can't
pick a-
think of
just-
things.
Yeah, you
Hey,
can't.
dumb. You
Guys.
can't think
And
of
remember,
things.
this is the same guy who never had a celebrity crush growing up.
Yeah, right.
This is a fucking
You're weird.
serial
You're an
killer.
alien. You're a weird alien. All right.
You just looked at him straight and went, "You're weird."
All right,
that
here
was
we
the
go.
meanest shit you could have ever said to a human, because that was so genuine what you just did. All right,
right,
you
my
sing
song.
your shit, and then I'll sing.
Don't you?
But it's so
Hold
good.
on. Don't you remember you told me you love me, baby? Said you'd be back again, time again, babe. Your turn. No one's gonna beat that, by the way.
That's not even funny. That's just
Fucking
amazing.
hell, that was just great.
That's what I'm saying. It's not trying to be funny. Sing good. Baby, 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 baby. Ooh, baby.
Shit.
I love
Whoa.
you. I really do. That's my little shout out to Brett Riley. Motherfucker can sing.
By the way, anybody wondering what that intro song we have for the podcast
Oh.
is? It's,
Oh, yeah.
it's Jason's dad's song.
That is my dad.
So if you're
We
wondering,
are friends, digging each other, taking time to talk it over. That's my
we're
dad's
gonna
song.
re-record that.
Oh, yeah, we
have
got
to.
it. Oh, that gave me chills.
That was okay.
Love you, Dad. Your turn to sing.
All right. Oh man, but
'Cause we got-
I
I'm
don't have
really
the
looking-
control that he has of his voice. That's ridiculous.
Any of this.
Yo,
Oh no, but I have to do it because it's gonna make Will nervous. when he
Will's
has
gonna
to.
sing like I know I'm not gonna say it, but I know exactly how you're gonna sing. Go ahead.
Was it you who spoke the words that things would happen, but not to me? No. Oh, things are gonna happen naturally. No.
The no is so serious. No.
Yeah, it's so white too. Watch my hands if
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
watching
yeah.
on the internet. Oh, taking your advice, I'm no.
Moving your head so much.
Looking on the bright side, no. And
Balancing.
the whole thing, 'cause you and I both love what you and I spoke of. No.
And now,
Your turn.
ladies and gentlemen,
God damn it.
Will.
I don't know what to say.
Will
shut
Baharte.
up. We just put
What's in your heart?
We just put ourselves on the line.
I
but
said
you guys
no.
do this.
Put it
This
out
is
there.
Your
What
shit,
do you mean we
though.
do this?
You guys
We're
are like
comedians. Never done
musicians, though. Basically, you guys are singers.
Your mom is a musician.
Basically,
You
I
have
know.
music
Singers.
in your family.
I'm sorry, can I cut you off for a second?
Your dad is
Basically,
as
we're singers?
cute as a song.
You're right.
He
His
is.
dad is cute as a song.
He is.
You're
and
lucky, man.
you need
Let's
to
go.
sing. Ready?
Yeah, but I don't know what to sing.
It's up to you, man.
Do you have a
From your
favorite
heart.
song? Do you have a song that you sing when you're alone?
Sing, row your boat. I don't give a
sing the
shit.
shit out of it, like
I don't
real.
want to hear you.
I'm trying to think of anything to sing.
Just feel it. For fuck's sakes, it's Sunday brunch.
Boom, right away.
I know. I'm gonna do.
Just feel vulnerable, for Christ's
I
sake.
know.
if I could think of something to
Open
sing.
up.
I know. I just don't know what to sing.
Put it on the line.
Put
you
it
will.
on the
Put
line.
it on the line.
Put it
world.
on the
So
line.
intimidating. So intimidating.
Go.
I just don't know what to sing.
I'll tell you what to sing.
Okay.
Sing. What's this John Legend song?
He doesn't know lyrics.
His first big hit.
He's on his
We're
phone.
just ordinary people. Do that
Oh,
one.
yeah. Okay. Okay. All right.
Girl, I'm in love with you. Do that.
Oh yeah.
This ain't the honeymoon. Past the infatuation. Go. Your turn.
It's still my favorite thing in the world. Jay always says he was John Legend. Always sounds like he's about to throw up.
Between every
I
lyric.
love that bit.
Girl, I'm in love with you. This ain't the honeymoon.
Oh my
Will.
God,
Your
David
turn.
Letterman, the way I just laughed.
You're not off the hook.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, I thought we were doing
Go,
another
you
bit.
fuck.
I still haven't put the headphones on. How cool is that?
You're so cool, dude.
Thanks, man.
I know.
Go. Now.
Well, I'm trying to remember the John Legend song.
Oh,
Look how
just sing something. You
how
know
much-
a song.
I know.
You drive. Do a Drake.
Oh, that's his shit. But guess what, though? Drake doesn't sing. He just goes, me, man, no, na, 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 me. That's what he does.
Hey, we might have him on. No,
That'd be
we won't.
great. I'd like to. I want to shake his
I'm
hand.
more than just an option.
Is that Drake?
Hey,
Because that sounds like
hey,
singing.
Oh, yeah.
hey,
That's Drake.
Refuse
Oh,
to
do
be
that.
forgotten.
Go, Will.
Dun, 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 dun.
Will.
Not you say.
Dude, you're not going to do it, are you?
No, I will.
Go ahead.
Look how
Oh, no,
hard
just
he's
Man,
one.
he
Look
really
how
is
hard he's
gay.
manspreading,
Yeah,
by the way.
he's
Well, because you
real-
gave me shit for the way I sat before we started recording, so now I'm trying
Wait,
to like
I gave you
go,
shit?
I'm trying
Shocker.
to go the other way.
His little penis head is barely touching the chair right now. It just went. Boop.
Oh, man.
This is my impression of Will's penis touching a chair. Boop boop.
What if we found out he had a fucking hog? Like, what if we?
He
found
looks
out-
like one of those porn
Yo.
stars that's super thin and has a huge
yeah.
cock.
Yeah.
He does have that option.
guys.
No,
Yeah.
he doesn't because he can't
Now
even
he just-
sing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You don't even have the balls.
He might not.
I know. I'm trying to think of. Well, I was trying to pick between the John Legend or the Drake now.
No, do Drake because
Drake is more your.
Yeah.
Drake's your generation.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned it. You know he listens to Drake like.
Oh yeah, that whatever that song was. I'm more than just an option. Hey,
Open your mouth.
hey,
Oh,
hey.
God. From your diaphragm, not from your throat. Here you go. Keep going. Oh, you're not
Commit,
good.
commit.
I know. I
You're
just
not
remember the
good
lyrics.
at
I
this.
would.
He's
I just remember
actually
the lyrics.
he's not tone deaf.
He's not bad. He's
So
not tone deaf.
go
I know
ahead.
that, but
So do it for real.
I know,
Look
I
at the
just wish I knew
mic.
the
Don't look at
lyrics.
us. Don't look at us. It's weird when you start looking
Oh,
at both
okay.
of us when you
Yeah,
sing.
yeah.
I actually wasn't even trying to do that. I just was.
You're
It'd be weird if I was just like.
Yo, you just
I
got
was-
real.
I
you just
wasn't
got-
even trying to
You just
do
got real
that.
sexy singing.
Yeah.
Yo, yo,
Yeah, I don't know why I was
looking
trying to-
into
like,
my
I'm trying to
eyes.
Fuck you
Yeah,
guys.
Jesus.
I got
Go
it.
ahead.
Do like fucking this.
Beat. Just think about your breakup. Think about the heartbreak. Think about the move.
I wasn't before.
Think about how you might be alone. Think about how much you miss her. Think about all the things that just happened.
If there's
to you
somebody
in
new,
January.
think about it.
Yeah, think about
Think
the
about her, him,
career.
whatever.
Think about your outfit today. Think about just the balding in the back you have now. Think about what else?
Balding
is
in the back
bad.
now.
Yeah, you have.
There's no balding in the back.
You have a little
Well,
spot.
There's no spot.
Something
Yeah,
happened.
it's okay
to
though.
you.
Nothing's
It's all right.
happening.
It's
No, it's
okay.
okay.
It's all right. It's all right.
full.
It's all right. No,
It's okay. You're 25
Like
now.
a
What are you
pudding
now?
green. 26.
Yeah,
Wow.
see, it's time.
It's
Bye,
happening.
hair. Bye, bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, bye.
Just think about all the shitty things in your life. Now sing.
I know. I'm just trying to think.
We
of
won't
anything
look
to
at
sing.
you either. Just you had it.
say-
It's that's the song. You
Yo,
know that
if
song.
I know, but
you
I don't know the
say,
lyrics.
I'm gonna. If he says, I'm trying to think what to say one more time. I'm gonna get up
Yeah.
and punch him.
Do it. That'd be good for
this.
Sunday brunch on Mondays.
this.
Well, it's
That would actually hurt so much.
that I
Down on
that
the nose like this,
even
That was
you-
one of my favorite bits you had.
dude. And
You
then
don't
if
know how
had
to
glasses
protect
on-
yourself? All right, go ahead.
I just wish I remembered the lyrics because, of course, you
It
know
doesn't
all
matter.
the
I-
fucking time.
We made them up.
Yeah, I was off. Jay's the only one who remembers lyrics. He knows I don't remember lyrics.
I'm clapping him in.
That's actually
Oh,
the
he's
same-
looking up lyrics.
I was gonna see if I could quickly
Oh,
find it.
cheater.
Just really give it to us. You play guitar, don't you?
Yeah,
Which means
kind
you
of.
sing. You're a white
but it's
guy with
only-
a fucking acoustic guitar.
Are you white guy at a house party guitar
The
player? or can
opposite.
you-
The
okay,
opposite.
okay.
No one even hears me play music. 'Cause that's just for me. I don't. want
Oh,
people
it's
to, like,
just
yeah.
for me, which means he probably is hiding a gift.
Oh man.
Well, it's like embarrassing. It's like the most. Stand-up's one thing. Music is so embarrassing.
Waiting. Still waiting.
Go ahead.
Brent.
He definitely plays like Wonderwall and shit, you know, if he's got a guitar.
I'm not that basic.
Wait, let
What
me
are you
go.
clapping me in for? I'm more than just an option. Hey, hey, hey. Refuse to be forgotten.
Oh, so
Open your fucking mouth. What is your jaw wired shut?
Was that better?
you just went like this.
I just started
Why do
ripping
you
it.
sing like this?
This,
Special?
it's
You
John-
got lockjaw. You were in an accident and they had to wire it shut. That was a weird way to sing, man.
Who sings like that?
Because I'm getting put on the spot and shit.
What are you
in
talking
front
about?
of
That's
two.
what karaoke
In front
is.
of-
Yeah, but
honestly-
you guys are
guitar.
like, if you guys were shitty singers, that'd be great.
Yeah,
you guys are
you're-
fucking
you know, to
beautiful.
be
I had to
honest-
follow this fucking.
To be honest,
follow. You're just
you
the
had
same.
to
It's the same
follow
shit.
No,
the
he's
talent.
better, but
you had to follow this extreme
That's true.
talent.
We
man.
are
And here's the thing, it's
unbelievably
not even
talented.
funny because you're just good at it. That wasn't even like
That
a
was
bit.
the
You guys are just
point.
us singers.
Look.
And
You do
now
funny
I have to
singing.
be like, well, now I got to
do
just
I have
do
to
it as
pay
good as I-
taxes on my royalties from songs I wrote? Yes.
Ooh, bragger up top.
I made about $300 and I have to pay a fortune.
Nice.
Why doesn't he open his mouth?
And then just on the tongue.
You have. You're not.
Here's how-
I
here's
can
how
sing. It's just,
simple-
it's just weird
Hey,
and
stop
embarrassing to do it
yelling
now.
at us.
Here's
man.
how
We're having a
simple. Here's how
conversation.
simple Drake songs are. I've honestly never heard that song, but now I know it.
That's why it's.
And
works.
I'm just an action. Will is a bitch.
I don't know why you
Did
didn't
you get
open
stung
his
by a
mouth.
bee? Is that what happened?
The fucking bees out there.
That was fun.
Wow.
That was a good
Man,
good, good try.
The people at home aren't going to be able to see, but the amount he spread his legs in that chair
know.
out of insecurity, he
I was
was
like,
really
what's
cornered.
about to happen?
I actually thought he was going to be
thought you were-
fucking great.
I thought you were going to sing Pony by what's the name of that? My pony, my riding
You know what I
I
thought?
don't know what that is.
pony. What's the name of that song?
My pony, not done,
Right.
Isn't that like a stripper
My
song?
pony.
Fly
If you're horny.
no need. Yeah.
You all right?
I honestly thought for a second the way he was being that bashful, I thought
Bashful's the perfect way to describe
I'll
it.
take that.
I honestly thought he was going to
so
sing like
bashful.
Josh Groban. That's how I thought he was.
That
gonna...
would have been amazing.
Well, I mean, because my mom, Kate Burkart, people should look her up, is a musician, and so
So
I obviously have
you
musical
obviously
talent. Yeah, but
play
it's,
music.
yeah, for sure. But it's embarrassing and it's fucking it's scary to sing in front of people. It's not a thing I fucking do.
Yeah, but it's just
getting
us.
so real, getting so
Especially
I fucking do.
after you guys crush it. You
Fuck
know what I
singing,
mean?
man.
That's the thing.
It's not a thing I fucking do. I
Fuck
was like,
everything.
Jesus Christ.
I'm out of here. Then he pushes all the shit over.
Wouldn't it have been funny if he knocked us out both with like a punch to you and a punch to me, and then it's just on camera, and then
right.
he doesn't know how to deal
Yeah,
with us?
we're both
Or-
And I just cut the cameras out.
oh my God, man.
Damn.
That could happen.
Actually, you're not a bad singer. You're not a good singer by far.
He's definitely
But,
in tune, though.
Yeah, but you're not. You're not.
Yeah,
good. You're not good.
I'll do
It's
it
not
again.
bad.
I'll do
wanna
it again
do
a
it.
different time. And
Oh, you're gonna
different
rehearse.
time?
because I'll rehearse. I'll do that.
He's gonna train,
It'll be me in my apartment sitting down on a table, like pretending you guys are here.
and then
I'm
we do the
more than
podcast
just
one day.
enough.
Then he shows
Seriously,
up.
he's still not opening his mouth.
Then he shows up to the podcast like a silk robe, sunglasses, just ready.
Yeah, we doing the game? You guys are
Going,
like,
yeah,
no.
I'm more than just an option.
He sits down. He goes, "Watch this, guys. All right, I've been working on it. My mind's telling me no," and he just kills it.
You guys are just.
We just go, but his body's telling him yes.
Man, you're single now. Your life is shit. Things aren't
What?
working
No, that's
out.
great.
You could have just. Oh man.
You could
Our
have
5 listeners
would have loved that.
would have.
Oh, what a love. Well, maybe they'll like me because I'm being
I'm
maybe
on it,
endearing
yeah.
and bashful. Maybe that's cute. I don't know.
Oh yeah, people love pussies.
I know. That's probably.
Cups of the rose, bitches
Oh yeah.
in my old phone.
What is this?
That's more Drake.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I just know that he would know Drake. See,
Yeah,
I
for
love.
sure.
Here's
Yeah,
the
of
thing.
course.
When I see Drake in interviews, I loved him on Saturday Night Live. I think he's great.
So talented.
I'm just not a. I'm not.
Well, you got the old school.
It's not that I'm not a fan of his music. It's not that. I just don't listen to
There's
it. I'm
nothing wrong
not
with
a fan of his music.
Well,
but-
I'll tell you why I became a fan, and let me talk. Will, I'll tell you why I became a fan. I met Drake. He was the first person.
You did not meet Drake.
I
Really, Drake? You
when
met
I worked
him.
at the Tonight Show with Conan for the 7 months that it was on.
Oh.
Drake was the mixtape kid that no one knew about, and he had that "You the fucking best," whatever that song
like all
was.
like all the songs. Got it.
Yeah, and Jamie Foxx and him did a song called "Digital Girl," and he had Drake on it, and Drake couldn't come to rehearsal, and usually people come at 11 a.m. to rehearse the music, and I actually found rappers to be really awesome. My job was to bring the talent to the stage and everything, and this Drake guy was the fucking hottest talent out
What if he
there.
just said "guy"? It was the
the
hottest guy.
hottest guy. The internet already thinks, but the way he embraced everybody there, shook everybody's hand, held doors open for people, was very kind and conscious and understanding of his shit. Like, I just went, I'm gonna be a fan of that guy for the rest of my life. That's why I became a fan of Drake. Because he hugged me and went, "Thank you so much, man, for having me." I'm like, I'm a PA. Like,
I've never heard that story. That's
a cool story.
So I met him.
I mean,
before
look how
he-
much he loves the story
I know,
because it's
'cause
Drake.
I knew
He
he was-
loves
yeah.
Drake so
but
much.
that was right before he blew up. But he was so articulate and he was so kind to everybody. He was so apologetic of not making rehearsal. He didn't act like a star. And this is when all these shark fucking record execs would show up in the backstage area. And I was like, who are these suits? Literally like Dick Tracy, the wolves with suits and shit. And it was all these rec execs because he didn't sign a deal until Lil Wayne. But he hugged everybody goodbye. He saw like a pregnant woman. He helped that person. Like, he was just very
Helped
conscious.
her deliver the baby. Did he deliver the
delivered
baby?
a baby.
Wow, that's amazing.
And, I mean, he did hit one girl. But, you have to take it in stride.
Will would get so mad when I would say bad things about Drake.
I would be mad, but it would be like, I'd be driving, you'd be in my car, and I'd put on like some background music, you'd be like, you were like, this fucking bullshit. Then I need to no, fuck
Such
this
a dad.
song. I was like,
Such a
all
dad.
right, like, it's
When
not that bad.
When I was on the Canadian tour with Russell Peters, I
Oh, yeah,
was
you
talking to-
followed Drake.
We did all the same venues in the same, like,
Yeah.
he would be there the day before or day after us. And when I told Will that, he goes, "That's like the coolest thing I ever heard."
Yeah. That's also,
I'm
by
like,
the
I
way,
never even saw him.
also,
just so cool.
you do know that he's also doing that because you react that way. He doesn't
Yeah,
actually hate Drake.
because I like it. You want to just,
I don't hate Drake. I love making fun of you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and it's smooth bully. Shirts to come.
Shirts to come.
Where are we at time-wise?
We're like 45 minutes.
No shit.
Yeah. And you know, people should send us, if you have any designs, any
Let's
like
start
art,
that again without the, if you have any designs.
We'll take it again.
Let him do it. He's doing good.
Yeah.
Producer Will. Put
Trying.
your producer hat on.
Here you go.
All right. Look.
Take your bad singer hat off and producer hat on.
Oof.
We get so much shit in the comments. People like this
Just
pussy.
I got. We're not even letting him do his. He's helping us.
I know,
out.
I know.
Literally
Be a
working
piece of
for you.
shit.
No, I won't say anything.
All right,
No, I
go.
was gonna say if people have designs.
Bored. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead. All right,
ahead.
let the fucking
I
planes
ordered
keep
that.
going.
I ordered the airstrike.
Yeah.
Oof, totally bummed. Go
It's
ahead.
actually funny.
No, the way he delivered it sucked.
Yeah, he was insecure with
It
the
was like
delivery.
his song.
Good premise.
Good idea and great reaction, but
Yeah.
it's just like the way your teeth are closed. Did not work out.
So what were you gonna say that?
Go ahead.
Who gives a shit?
No, come on.
If you have any questions, is that what you
Nope.
said?
But that was another thing. Just to do some housekeeping, basically things.
Oh, okay, go for it.
If you have designs, T-shirt ideas, anything like that, send it to us. Send it to our Instagram or email us at podthelion'sden@gmail.com.
What is it?
Send us
podthelion'sden
@gmail.com. And then our Instagram is the Lion's Den Pod is our Instagram.
And the Twitter is Pod the Lion's Den.
Twitter's, it's you can look it up. Find it. It's easy.
What is that email again?
podthelion'sden@gmail.com.
Figure this out.
I know. That was the only one available.
podthelion'sden@gmail.com.
Yeah, I
like
and then
it.
our Twitter's
Pod the Lion's Den. Instagram is the Lion's Den Pod. It's easy to find. If you
Also-
just go on Bray or Jason's Instagram, it's there. Too.
Do us a favor too for this Sunday brunch for Mondays. Send us your best version of Drake.
Yes.
That song. I want to hear everybody's best version of what Will just tried to sing. I'm
Yeah.
more than just an option. What's the name of that song?
I don't know.
Look up the name of the song.
Yeah.
People are gonna kill it. I bet.
Yeah, I want to hear people really try.
People are gonna come.
You gotta
Whoa.
try.
Yeah, do real singing.
Yeah,
Find Your Love.
that's annoying. Find your love. Sing your best version of that and show him up. Teeth that don't open. You know.
I'm gonna call you Lockjaw. That's your rap name.
And we're gonna vote for the best one. If you sing in public,
What? That's great.
Lockjaw's got
Lockjaw.
smooth bowling.
Holy shit, that's cool.
Send us that shit to email or on Twitter or Instagram and all that shit. Like, send us that shit,
Yeah.
and we'll vote for the best one.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, if you're in public and you real sing, that's better.
Oh, even better.
Should it be a
'Cause
video
it's the
or
mo-
video or audio?
Video,
Okay,
okay, cool.
video, and it
Video.
has to be
Video would be
vulnerable.
better.
It's it's got to be vulnerable. So the more vulnerable would be more people in front of you.
Yeah.
You can't be on stage and do some
So
bullshit.
show us how much more brave you are than
Yeah, then
Will
Will
couldn't do it.
because Will couldn't do it in front of us. So let's see.
Because
what
you
guys
didn't
can do.
even try that hard. I could tell you weren't. I could tell you're like, they don't know. He was singing
If
and
they
in his
only
mind he's
knew.
like, if they only knew I could really sing.
And if you guys do that, Jason and I will go to a Starbucks and we will sing the theme song to our podcast
Yes.
in a Starbucks on camera
Boom.
in a full place. Right? That's good. Yeah, see, you already. God damn, it's so cool.
We are friends, digging each other, taking time to talk it over.
That's literally the second time we've ever done that, and that one felt good.
I love that. You guys, I love it because that's my dad
And
two
honestly-
of my uncles.
And honestly,
Yeah.
They're all dead.
all right.
Jesus.
Honestly, that's what I want to end up because we had this. It's been a tough week for everybody. Kobe Bryant passed away with his daughter. You know how big of a
Heartbreaking.
basketball fan I am.
Yeah, that one. Oof. That one,
And-
I legitimately had to pull over.
Yep.
And I thought I was going to throw up. I got
Oh, yeah.
sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
As a father, first thing I thought was those poor kids.
Yeah.
The whole thing, you know. But
And
yeah.
and seeing him with his daughter really resonated with me and my father. You know, because Kobe had discretions in his life. We're human beings. We all make mistakes. And my dad made mistakes before I was born. I always say on stage, my father is my hero. Taught me from his mistakes, not his rewards. And my dad was a basketball coach, and I looked up to him. And the way that Gigi looked up to him, listening to him, is the way I always listen to my dad. And it really hit me in a way that I actually was unexpected to me. Hit me, you know,
Yeah.
because he's really Will's generation's Michael Jordan. My generation is Michael Jordan. Your generation is Magic Johnson and Michael Jordan and Larry and all that.
Kareem.
Yep. And the biggest thing that I realized, and you know, is I had a moment realizing, like, here's a guy, he didn't OD, he wasn't fucking drunk driving, he wasn't, You know, he didn't kill himself. This is a guy that really, he won an Oscar about a year ago, you know, and he started this whole academy. He was literally becoming the spokesperson for WNBA.
Wow.
Loved being a girl dad, as he called himself. Really was being a
All
champion.
those posts are amazing. I'm loving those posts. Yeah.
And the thing is, I had a moment, and this is why I wanted to bring it up, where I called you and I said, I think I did the most adult thing I've ever done in my life.
Right.
I called my father, and I said, Dad, life is short. My dad's in his 70s. My parents are in their 70s. They have me late. And I said, you know, I always say you're my hero, but I want to tell you how I truly feel about you. And I spent a half hour telling him how much he meant to me. And I've seen my dad cry twice. Once when we had to put down our dog Buster, and the other time was when my mom's mom died, because he was closer to her than his own mom. I could hear him crying on the phone when I was telling him this, because I was telling him, you know, you're 20 feet tall to me, and I want you to know what you did for me, and had this real moment. It's uncomfortable to have that conversation, just in general in life, to be that vulnerable. I felt for some reason I had to have that fucking conversation, and I told him that, and you could tell as a father, because I'm not a father. I actually had a perspective empathetically through you when you called me when your son, I think James left.
The first time he moved out,
And you were walking away and cried.
Yeah.
And I was like, my dad definitely did that.
Yeah.
He didn't show me.
I didn't show him. And I honestly didn't know it was going to happen.
Yeah.
And I was proud of him. I'm like, here we go. All right. Because he was moving across the country. And then he gets in the car and all his stuff is piled on top of the car. And as it's driving away, I went, and
and then
went
you
into the
called
house
me
and had
and
a minute. Yeah.
And that was the first time I realized, oh, this is why my dad wanted me to stay in like Massachusetts. This is
Yeah.
why when I moved 3,000 miles away at 18, like he was like, give me a light. All right, I'll see you. Light hug.
Yep.
You know, see you soon.
Yeah.
And you don't process that, like, you know, it's, my point is, we take advantage of good parents, you know, and we have moments like, you're too much. Like I told my mom the same. I had a good conversation with my mom too. I said, Mom, I want to tell you some things.
Yeah.
It means a lot to tell people that have dedicated their lives to you and have those
Yeah.
moments. It's a fucking good thing. You assume they know, and like you said, you don't get into parenting to win awards. You're just a parent.
I always say it's not our kids' jobs to make us happy.
Yeah.
It's our job to keep them happy.
Yeah. And that
So if any parent out there that's expecting their kid to tell them how great they are all the time, knock that shit off.
Yeah.
It's not their job to do that.
Yeah. And if you have a horse, you put
how
water
that
next to the horse, and then you put food on the horse.
No, there's no food in that. It was
There's no
beer.
food.
It was beer and water.
Beer and water.
You know, you really should listen to your father more.
I hate him. Point is, I think just for me personally, that was something this week that really resonated with me, where I thought, I'm a 33-year-old man. I'm going to call my parents, who I love dearly. I say it on stage, and they get to watch me say shit like that on stage. My mom's the reason I'm funny. My dad's my hero. I always say that. But take time to tell the people you love them. Like, because we don't know what's going to happen in this world.
Yeah.
You know, to be honest, hearing that he died, it's like, how many times should I have died? Like,
Right.
so many.
I had to check myself and do to not call my sons, like frantically call them. And if they didn't answer their phone, keep calling them. Wow. That's where I went. I got to call my kids. But I had to remember, this is, you know, don't put this on them and don't make it about you kind of thing. But yeah, it was like because he was such a dad, such a great dad, you know, and it's interesting for me because I'm older than him.
Yeah.
But he was still like a role model.
Yeah.
Being
It's crazy.
almost 10 years younger than
It's
me.
insane.
Yeah.
And 41, and you think about it, like all the Laker greats, James Worthy, Kareem, Magic Johnson, they're all alive.
Yeah.
Like all of them are alive and old. And this is one guy you wouldn't assume would be that. And that's what life, you don't know. Life could be short as shit.
I was working out and I got a text from a guy
Yeah.
that got the news before it hit the news.
That's
And he
crazy.
texted to me. And I
how did that
was like, nah, this is not true. This isn't true.
Yeah, it can't be.
This is not true. Like, it was like, no, this is something. No, this isn't true. This is like me saying I could literally stand up and fly away. Like this, it's impossible. This is a thing that can't be.
It was a gut punch.
Yeah,
It
was
was.
a trip.
And everybody giving shit about the helicopter stuff. The guy has used a helicopter for 16 years. This is not new to him.
Yeah, relax.
These kids have been in this helicopter, and these are professional pilots. Shit happens.
Were people trying to say he wasn't being a good
Well,
dad by
you know, the
having kids?
news, they have to do all these things
Hey.
where they go, the weather reports, da-da-da, why would he fly his, you know, shit like
I
that.
mean, he's going from Orange County to LA. Have you driven on the 405
Yeah.
lately?
I mean,
Give
if
me
you
a
have the
helicopter.
option, we'd all be in a helicopter.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and to the other families too. Like that's the other thing. They've done a good job of recognizing the other families. There's people that are affected like crazy, and it's just we fall in love with petty shit, you know, that bothers us, you know. And I mean, for Christ's sakes, I hate the fact that people keep parking in front of my house. You know, you lose fucking tools in your goddamn car changing a light. You know,
Oh, and I
you're in
lose my
India and you get the
mind.
worst Starbucks. Will can't sing with his teeth open.
Yeah.
You know, like, but then you look at life and you go, shit, we're on this planet. Whatever the fuck we're on this planet for one time, at least like this. Point is just it really puts shit in perspective. Like things are better than we think they are, and so I don't know. It's crazy how it resonated with me, but I made sure I told my cousin I love him, my family I love him. You never know. You just don't know, and it's look. You expect your family to know, and they do. Everybody who's a family or close friends. They know, you know, I love you. I know you love me. Like we know that. Will we hate, but we're gonna get there. But
Love hate.
People may actually think that he gets fucking.
no, they're not. We're actually really kind. You're with the good guys. You know we love you.
We love Will a little bit.
Point is, just take the time to hug a sister, hug a brother, hug a mother, hug a father, hug a grandfather, a grandmother. Really hug an aunt. Like have a moment. Just give a hug. Like that's what I was thinking. Just hug somebody.
Yeah.
Hug your fucking sister that you hate.
Right.
You know, like that you're fighting with all the time because you guys are a year apart in age. Like, just go up and hug her. You know, and
They might go, "What the hell are you doing?" But just do it.
yeah, just do it. It really, it like just let them know. That's all. That's what I thought about personally.
That was beautiful.
All right, where are we at?
Taking
A little less than an hour.
time.
About an hour. But with, you know.
All right, I'm done.
You're not dumb. Dad jokes.
Smooth bully.
Dad joke. Hey, can we talk about where we're going to be doing stand-up?
Oh shit!
Yeah, we
You're
definitely
right. I
promote
forgot
all
about that. God
Yep.
damn it.
Tuesday, the 4th. That'll be tomorrow for you guys listening. I'm headlining one of my favorite rooms in my hometown, Long Beach. It's Harvelle's, downtown Long Beach. Willie B is going to be on the show. Will be on the show, along with some of our other favorite friends. You know, Jason Cheney, Ryan McManus, Julia Jasunas. Don't boo that one too. And now say Jason Collings.
Yeah.
But
You want to see
But yeah.
Jason run an hour, and you live in
Yep.
Orange County? Go
Yep.
to this fucking show.
Tell your fri-
What's
tell
the
your
name of the
friends.
place?
it's called Harvelle's. It's Harvelle's in downtown Long Beach. It's tomorrow night, Tuesday, February 4th, 8 o'clock show, 8:30 start probably. Be there. You can get tickets online. Go
We'll
online.
put a link in, too, on
We'll do all that shit.
Yeah, in the YouTube, pull down the thing. We'll put a link there.
Yeah.
And also
then,
on the Insta story and all that shit.
Then I'm headlining a new club in Long Beach. I mean, there's a new comedy club in San Diego, North San Diego and Escondido, called the Grand Comedy Club. I'm headlining there the 7th and 8th. And again, Mr. Will Burkart will be on that show as well.
Yeah.
You're too good to him.
Yeah. Grant Cotter is featuring.
Oh, dude.
Yep.
You're screwed.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Well, he's going on first, so they're gonna get it out of the way and then
Get
get
him
to the
out
meat.
of the way,
Yeah.
and then you get to the meat and potatoes.
But Will lives in San Diego, so he's got a lot of fans.
Will definitely lives in San
Still-
Diego.
His
We
Home-
established that
hometown.
Nick Schwartz.
So I'm having my hometown show tomorrow in Long Beach, and then the weekend we'll have Will's hometown
Will's
show
hometown show.
in San Diego.
And then Jason and I will be in Philadelphia in March.
is it
March.
Philly in March
19th to the 21st, I think.
at the Punchline in
Punchline
Fishtown.
Philly.
Do you want me to verify this, or are we just?
We'll put it in the thing.
it'll
They'll
be
know.
a-
And then we'll be in Tempe, Arizona in April.
Yep.
The
Together,
weekend of April
yeah.
5th.
So you want to come see
Yeah.
these guys
and maybe
live.
Will be with us in Tempe. We don't know yet. We'll
Yeah,
see
we'll-
how the
We'll make it
thing
a
goes.
Lions Den show.
We
Fuck it.
might. We
Yeah.
might. But also, why not? You know, depending on how
Maybe
he
how
sings.
good depending on how good he sings.
Yeah, or how
Get
good
it
he
together.
does opening for you and shit.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, well,
But we'll be doing
but that
those,
doesn't
and then
count.
more dates to come.
Philly is March 19th, 20th, and the 21st.
got it.
Nice. There we go. We do have to sell those tickets. It's starting to sell, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, people are excited.
And then Tempe is March or April, I think 3rd through the 6th.
I have another one. Weekend of Valentine's Day, the 14th, 15th, and 16th. February 14th, 15th, 16th, I'm going to be in Chicago at the Comedy Bar headlining
Oh, that's
there,
right.
so,
Yeah, go to that. It's a great new room. Chicago is one of the best cities in the fucking world. I love that city so much. It's so great for comedy. Go to that shit and go see Jay murder an hour. It's going to be amazing. We'll be in San Diego.
Again,
No,
always.
well, every once in a while. But yeah, all my shows are in my Instagram link in the bio thing.
And they're
all
basically, just go to sandiego.com. You'll probably find them on there.
All right, this is our first Sunday brunch for Mondays. Our hope
enjoyed
is that we're going to continue to do this at least once a month.
Yep.
You know, and
we'll have some friends come by and hang out.
Yeah, people will stop by, eat, have mimosas. We want to treat it like a hang, so have a good time. And I ran out of words.
Yeah, you
And
did.
also, if you have any questions for the next Sunday before brunch Monday
Dude,
time,
listen, if you're going to be the guy, say it right.
Yeah.
Sunday brunch for Monday.
Sunday brunch from Monday.
Yeah, stop saying the shit you say.
Nice.
Nice, burned him.
Got me.
SB4M.
Email us, podthelion'sden@gmail.com. Ask us, things we want to hear us talk about, questions, things like that. Hit us up. Even and Instagram too. You can DM us. We'll see them.
And honestly, Will and I are single, so if you like us, I'll answer 2 of the questions. Don't have a hair transplant, and I'm not gay. So if you're a beautiful lady and like me, hang out with me. If you're somebody who likes a CW pilot, then you can hang out with Will. But he's got something.
You kids. It sounds exhausting.
It's so
And if you're into me, whatever.
they all are.
But yeah, I was gonna say they're all into you,
It's bullshit.
especially once they hear that you're singing. It's over.
I know that
It's over.
fucking shit was
You
amazing.
got no headphones. The whole app.
See,
That's short for episode. I abbrev.
I'm gonna do no headphones now.
Yeah. Take them off, Will.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Boom.
That's it. We'll see you guys later. Next Sunday brunch for Mondays.
Don't break it. Don't break it.
We are friends.